In the name of Almighty Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are good and must be studying enthusiastically. I am here to teach you English. Today I am going to teach lesson number 4. The lesson name is Florence Nightingale. The topic is The Lady with the Lamp. This lesson has taken from Six Reformers by John Walton. In this lesson, the services of Florence Nightingale has been described. Florence Nightingale was the greatest woman. Florence Nightingale was a kind, humble, hardworking, and wealthy young woman. By profession, she was a nurse. She was the founder of modern nursing. She is known as the Lady with the Lamp till date. Florence Nightingale is best known for her work at Scutari Hospital during the Crimean War. This is the real-time story when war had broken out between England and Russia and the British Army was fighting in Crimea on the Black Sea. The wounded soldiers had to suffer dreadfully because there were not enough doctors or nurses. It was November 1854 when Florence Nightingale arrived at Scutari, where hundreds of wounded men brought in from battles Alma and Balaclava. The wounded came in batches of 200 across the Black Sea. It was the fearful voyage for the sick people. After such a miserable journey, there was trouble yet to come. The hospital was very old and huge barrack house. Their rooms packed so close with the beds that there was scarcely space to walk between them. You can see the condition of this hospital in these slides. Everywhere was dirt and vermin and disease. There were a few beds and sheets were of canvas and so rough that the patients preferred their own blanket and coats. There was no furniture, baths or soap and towel, etc. Even medical supplies such as stretcher, drugs, bandage were not to be had. To look after the large number of patients, there were a few old men who knew nothing about hospital and few young doctors. The Florence Nightingale then came and she brought with her something far more valuable than money or stores. She brought determination. Florence Nightingale set herself to work. Soon she had not only herself and her staff of nurses and few doctors. Day and night she toiled at that hospital. Soon the dirty wards were clean and orderly. You can see this hospital in these slides which I am showing you. The hospital is clean. You can see the condition of hospital. All necessary equipment was secured for the sick man. Only Florence Nightingale could get what was needed and when it was needed. So, my dear students, did you note what was the condition of hospital before Florence Nightingale? We can say that she has given the actual definition of nursing. That's why she was the founder of modern nursing. She carried a lamp as she walked the halls of the battlefield, hospital, and became known as the Lady with the Lamp. Lady with the Lamp is the name by which the world has remembered her ever since. According to Florence Nightingale, nursing ought to signify the proper use of fresh air, warmth, cleanse, quiet, and the proper selection and administration diet, all at the least expense of the vital power of the patients. According to Florence Nightingale, the definition of nursing is the act of utilizing the environment of the patient to assist him in his recovery. Florence Nightingale had changed the barracks at Scutari from a place of misery and diseases to something like a hospital. Students, lesson ends here. I hope you got it. Let's move towards vocabulary meaning. English text work. There are vocabularies and their meaning are given. You have to copy down in your English text copy. Let's move towards phrases or idioms. Phrases or idioms are given here with their meaning. You have to copy down these in your English text copy. Let's come to the next exercise. Next exercise from page number 24. Exercise B. Question is, explain in your own words what is meant by the following. Here 5 sentences have been given and you have to done. The answers have been given in PDF. Let's move next exercise. Next exercise is about grammar. Translation has been given and this translation is of present continuous tense. Before starting translation, I would like to show through this slide the structure of present continuous tense. Beta present continuous tense is also called the present progressive tense. It is used to show that an action which is being continued or going to be continued in near future. First, you have to write subject, then auxiliary verb is, am, are. First form of verb with ing, then object. And for negative sentence, subject with is, am, are, you will add here not. After that, first form of verb with ing, then object. And for interrogative, auxiliary verb will come at the beginning of the sentence. That is, am, are come at the beginning of the sentence, then subject, then first form of verb with ing and object. At the end of the sentence, you will put sign of interrogation, that is question mark. Here few examples about present continuous tense. As I told you, for subject then is, am, are. So you can see in this example that according to the structure of present continuous tense. Example number 1. She is watching a movie. I'm watching a movie. They are watching a movie. And for negative sentence, you have to add just after auxiliary verb not, as I have shown in structure. She isn't watching a movie. I'm not watching a movie. They are not watching a movie. For interrogative, example, auxiliary verb will come at the beginning of the sentence. Is she watching a movie? Am I watching a movie? Are they watching a movie? You can see here a paragraph, present continuous tense, and you have to translate this paragraph yourself. Let's move towards next tense. Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is also called the progressive tense. It refers to a continuing action that was happening at some points in the past. Look at this slide. There is a structure of past continuous tense. First of all, you will write down subject, then was or were, auxiliary verb that is, then first form of verb with ing and object. For negative, subject, then just after auxiliary verb you will add here not. Then first form of verb with ing and object. And for interrogative, auxiliary verb will come at the beginning of the sentence. That is, was, were come at the beginning of the sentence. Then you will write subject, then first form of verb plus ing, then object. And at the end of the sentence, you will add sign of interrogation, that is question mark. Here are a few examples of past continuous tense. For affirmative sentence, she was reading a book. They were reading a book. For negative, she was not reading a book. They were not reading a book. And for interrogative, was she reading a book? Were they reading a book? Let's move towards paragraph which you have to translate into English. हम सब बहन भाई शाम में बाहर खेल रहे थे, बहुत ठंड हो रही थी। अम्मी हम सबको डांट रही थी, मगर हमें सर्दी में खेलने का खूब मज़ा आ रहा था। गरम समोसे और सैंडविच मज़े को दुबाला कर रहे थे। ठंड की शिद्दत से सबके रोंगटे खड़े हो रहे थे। You have to translate this paragraph yourself. Students, all work have done. I hope you got each and everything. Thank you.